We gotta get some background. That was my fault. I didn't.
That was
We're
gonna go live. The last half 45.
Got you.
We need every team to bring a jersey so we can put it in the background. Probably.
Yeah.
Definitely, because we going.
Actually,
Y'all tell me the
Y'all
tell me the best
That's gonna be a long night, man.
Hold on.
I don't know nothing.
Let me say this. After we do this, I want to know. I got another question. But go. You said top 4 teams in your opinion.
That are gonna make the semis.
Walk with a big old go. Pause.
Pause.
I didn't say that. Go. Pause.
1
Shots.
Riot, 2 Lightning, 3 Neighborhood, 4 BC.
Top 4. Go.
Neighborhood, Riot, BC, Lightning.
Right. Go.
Neighborhood, BC, Riot, Tribe.
Ooh.
All right. Serial killer Nate. You heard that? All right. Good. All right. So we going number 1 Neighborhood. They're gonna win out the rest of the season probably, unless they got.
Don't know that.
They got AC. They got AC coming up, so I don't know if they can. So whoever they play there.
I'm pretty sure we got a game
We play
in.
campus that week.
Yeah.
Oh, skeet. They're good. All right. So listen, you got Neighborhood. All right. Then you got 2nd seed. I think Bearcats are gonna hit a little rough patch. I mean the schedule. I don't know it, but I've seen it. But the schedule gets a little rough at one point. But
Yeah.
so I'm gonna say 2nd is gonna be Riot. 3rd is gonna be Reheart, and 4th will be Bearcats.
Yo, this Bearcats at 4 is throwing me off.
So here's the reason why. Here's the reason why.
Right at 1.
Yep.
I mean, we
In
finished
neighborhood
5
at
last year.
2.
So who's your 3 and 4?
Same. Ooh,
You got Tribe?
I might have Tribe at 4.
Ooh, big dick swag. Who you got 3? Who you got 3? Who you got 3? Who you got 3?
Falls moment.
BC.
BC?
Gotta put BC. Gotta
Damn!
put BC there.
So that means no We Heart.
Only reason, but I might. Well, it's in
And
between.
ain't nobody
It's
give
between
a
we- it's
fuck
between-
about Beast Mode. I'm just saying.
It's in between.
Alright.
It's in between. We are and Tribe.
Okay.
It honestly is like it determines whether they play each other
Nah.
or something like
Right.
that. Because honestly, the strongest team.
nigga.
I'm gonna go. Honestly, I'll go We High. I'll go We High because
Okay,
they
fine.
defense. Because they defense.
Alright, fine. Listen, let's keep it real though, okay? The DB is probably trash because their D line's nasty. But, alright.
Who's
We've been talking
nasty?
spicy all.
Well, we heard D line's nasty. And yo,
Live,
that's
yeah,
nasty.
yeah.
Ryan
That's what you said?
Shane. And yo,
He was on the island week 1, so I don't know about
I'm saying he out there swimming with swimmies.
No, he did. I watched that. He had 4 sacks last week.
No, last week, yeah, he killed it.
Actually, like 5.
That's it.
Five,
Yeah,
shout out
he
to
killed
him.
it,
Five,
so-
he killed it.
Boy, you wasn't getting one.
Nah.
I'll tell you that. That's
You-
no
But
fact.
he was doing his thing.
I don't know if you know, but that's why it's called.
Different set of churches. That's
Nah,
all.
but that's why
It's
it's
all
called.
competitive, though.
Yeah.
All love. You
That's why it's called highlights, though. You know. But listen, alright. I don't know if you know this, but like I'm pretty sure.
I like
the
the rusher, too, they got. Side note.
Dude from the Steelers?
Young boy, Josh Cooper.
Yeah,
He played on the
Oh, Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
He
Cool,
plays
yeah,
semi-pro
cool,
I,
Rebels, so
I
I'm
got
like-
to go again. I like his game. Like
And I like how he jumps. He's like,
Yeah, he's getting used to the
and
flank.
he played
Yeah.
ours, so shout out to him. That's a fact.
Shout out Coop.
He's a running back. He's a hell of a running back in semi-pro.
No, he plays D line.
Oh, he's the same guy.
Rebels.
No,
he
you
plays
think
D-line.
about. I think you talking about my nephew Maine. He talking about Jermaine.
Yeah, he plays D-line.
Jermaine is crazy.
He actually won like he
Yeah.
won like no joke.
What's his last name?
He won like
Ever.
He won a chip with us.
Yeah.
he won like D lineman of the year. Coop. Yeah.
He like that.
Nah,
He like this.
Shout out to him.
Coop's nice though. So,
Yeah, go
but I
ahead.
will say this: super consensus.
And Neil coming back this week.
I have no clue, man.
You look like
Show
you're
up.
He was on vacation.
Nah,
Indio pulling up?
he vacation.
Okay.
Shout out
But
to
he also got
him.
bloodline, so I don't know. Yeah, so
What time they play?
I don't know.
Oh, they play at 11.
He's one.
Who?
Yo, he's
Right?
He's
He
probably
feels nasty.
He's not gonna be.
he's top 3 most instinctive lineman I
He's
ever
gonna-
played.
I'm telling you, I
They
put
play.
him.
They play quite some.
I put him in my top.
Literally
Yeah,
soft
he won't show up. I put him top 5. I put him top 5 because, so there's good D linemen, right, who can pull flags, but There's also good D linemen who could make swats. I remember playing against him in one game. He had like 5 swats against me. I literally told him, I said, bro,
Yo,
stop.
He picked off a screen against
Yes.
DC.
Yes.
Yo, no, he's not like I should know.
Yo,
Maybe you know that's
nasty.
my guy. He was on that Purge team. There was a lot
Yeah.
of legends on that
That
Purge
Purge team
team.
was nasty.
That we
Yes.
we had to go up there and Goon Hood and
Listen.
take there was a lot of
A lot
legends
of
on that
legends.
team.
That's
But,
what it takes, a lot of legends.
Listen, that team was
I
nice.
respect
I'm not
that
gonna lie.
team. A lot of legends, man.
No, but listen,
I've been going against a lot of legends.
I'm pretty sure. Hold on. I'm pretty sure that we all in this room have beast mode. At least as our 6th team or worse.
6.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I haven't even seen them yet, so yes.
Good. All right. I'm saying beast mode.
They got a lot of.
Wait, that's Rocket team, right?
Yeah, they got some vets.
Yo,
they got
do,
some
they
vets
do,
though.
they
like
do.
Rocket, Showtime, Gary
Steve
Cole.
Nash. Everyone.
Bro,
Like,
Yo,
Lee.
Gary Cole's was balling both
Yeah.
weeks, bro.
first of all,
Against us?
if y'all don't know him, Gary Cole, he
Nasty.
played at like Southern. That man is
Yeah.
nasty as fuck.
He's nasty.
I know Gary Cole's nasty.
Cole's a beast, bro.
Yeah.
But I'm letting you right now, we all got beast mode. Besides this guy, probably. Where you got beast mode?
That's his old team, though. He got.
Oh,
No, well, that's where I got beast mode.
Yo, I
Yeah, we got
remember-
6.
Yo, not for nothing.
There,
I got beast mode 6.
Rick, yeah.
You just said his squad beating
I
them.
got
I know I'm.
You said his squad beating them though.
But that's just 1 week.
That's just 1 week.
Rick, I just want
I
to
don't-
know.
Let's hear it.
Beast
That
mode.
was
Y'all
you,
ain't
right?
losing to his squad.
Years ago.
We all losing to everyone else. Good. All
It
right.
had to be. You used to wear the mask, right? You
Mhm.
ran to the pole. It was you, right?
Yeah, when I tipped the ball, yeah,
See, that's what I'm
definitely.
saying. I remember. I was
Definitely.
in the trenches with niggas.
Definitely.
You.
Listen.
Definitely.
18 years old.
AJ threw me a deep ass post.
Nah, it was on defense.
No, I was on offense.
Oh yeah, it
I
was
was
something. I remember.
That's when I played with.
I
I,
was
think that was
tight.
like. I think that was the first time I played with AJ.
Just
Some
chuck
deep
right there,
shit.
right?
Chuck
Alright.
that shit.
Chuck that shit.
I can't even read the comments, but I'm telling you right now.
I was pissed. I remember. I'm like,
Josh?
Rick.
Said he
I
would
was
rather
in there
torch
with
beast mode than neighborhood playmakers.
Wait, what does that mean?
Yeah, do it right. Who's got worse defense? Beast mode or neighborhood? Who do you think?
Worse?
Yeah, worse. Who do you think got worse defense?
Come on, bro.
Beast, bro.
Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Beast
But
mode
I'll
make
tell
you
you,
in
I'll tell
shit.
They,
But I will say, last year Spence,
No, but honestly,
he had an extra chip on his shoulder. He went crazy last
Beast
year.
mode.
Listen,
Beast mode. I just want to see the full squad show up.
That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, I
Until
honestly,
playoffs?
I honestly feel like no, but
No.
it can't be till playoffs
No,
because you have
so-
to have a certain amount of
No,
games to qualify for
sober
playoffs.
sober moment, right? Because we're all sober. So, sober moment, okay? Now, we all know during flag, playoffs is when everyone shows up. Let's keep it real.
Yeah,
like,
how many games do
keep
you
no
have to-
cap, right?
Five.
Cap here. Like, we got it. Like,
How
Five,
many
Well,
games do you need? How many
five.
games do you need?
four.
Four.
So that's honestly for
So if
for
they
beast
show
mode,
up-
that's a lot of games for
No,
a roster.
they all show up throughout
far-
the season.
Yeah, like everybody not gonna shoot.
Yeah.
I don't listen. I don't understand it because that's not how I operate.
But
Because flag is my
but
weekly
but
needed
if beast
meditation.
mode wasn't,
Yep.
if they want to win, they have to have a full
Listen,
squad.
they better. It
will
better
happen.
be.
oh, by the
Yeah.
way, there
It
was
ain't-
some hate at Casey. I looked at the stats. He's third in yards in the.
Oh,
in the
yes.
season so
Yes.
far.
So here's knocking
Casey's
Casey.
not-
Listen,
he's
a lot-
not-
No, it wasn't you, it
A
was
lot of
his
people
No,
don't
no,
know.
no,
no,
I'm
Casey-
trying to get Casey to be neighborhood quarterback.
Yeah, Casey
I always
was
like,
Listen,
I always like, even early in the field, I always like Casey.
I'm
That was my
sorry,
first
there's
quarterback.
A lot of, there's
Casey
a lot
was
of
a-
whispers
yes.
of let's put Rocket in.
Yes.
Blah, blah. And I get it. Rocket's nice, but don't hate on Casey. This dude
Listen,
is third
so
in the league.
They
in
will
yards right
always, if you have Rocket on your roster, there will always be whispers, Rocket,
Yes.
Rocket.
So where do those whispers come from? I'm curious.
Yo, the whispers come from because
now. From
Rocket.
him, bro.
Yeah, Rocket takes
Where
himself
you think they come
and puts himself in some plays, and it's like, oh, flash of excellence. And everyone's like, yeah, we can
But you
rock
gotta
with this.
understand that too. But you gotta understand, like Rocket alone is already a legend in itself.
Yes.
100%.
So why would you not want him at quarterback?
No, honestly, I'm be honestly. This when I learned this.
Some knowledge going on. Right
This
Yeah,
when
right.
I learned. This when I learned.
This has nothing to do with tequila. Has
I
nothing
kind
to
of,
do
I
with
kind of,
tequila.
I kind of got mad. I kind of got mad at it, but then I understood it. Your last time playing with us with the Steelers,
Yeah.
Mm.
In the chip.
in the chip.
VA Beach.
No.
No,
This
no.
was at-
When we went
this
to
was at the crack.
because when he played with the Steelers, low key, we went the furthest.
Yo,
High
this
key.
one y'all won chip?
We lost
We
because
lost.
I got took out.
High key.
Well, that's when we was wilding on
Yeah.
y'all.
Damn.
Yeah. So listen.
I had 5
Steelers
sacks.
lost.
But listen.
Steelers
hold
lost.
on. Hold on.
Josh got a big old
That was the Bears.
and got put up.
That was the
That's
Bears.
a fact. I went
That was the
crazy.
Bears. But the second time that happened.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, no, that was the time it happened. It was the Bears.
Yeah.
Because he didn't. No, but I thought you played with us with Revolution.
Mm-mm.
No.
Low-key,
It was the
Revolution
Bears.
was
It was the
good.
Bears. Because we lost to y'all,
Yeah.
and they came back. Y'all didn't play, and we won.
Yeah, won.
I
So-
didn't play that year, though. Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, won.
that's when I realized like
I ain't like that.
the Rocket, I guess you could say magnitude or whatever like that, because Spence wasn't doing bad, but he wasn't doing good.
And he's at the year.
But the
all
thing
guys
about it,
were-
yes.
And not in a bad way. I don't mean that.
Yeah.
negative.
No, but at the same time, it wasn't like he wasn't doing. We just wasn't converting on offense. But it was like the whisper started,
And they're trying to win too. I get
but
it.
it's always going to start. It's not Rocket.
It's
It's,
not
going to
Rocket.
start from
Yeah.
the sideline. And Rocket
Might
is
be
the
a
type. And
random
Rocket,
motherfucker.
honestly, Rocket's a dog. The type
Yeah.
player Rocket is, he wants the ball in his hands.
Facts.
Yeah.
He needs the ball in his hands, or it's going to be frustrated if he even hit.
But I'm gonna keep it real. Rocket's this type of dude, and he's a good dude about it. And Goon's the same way. You know how many times that we've gone to a tournament and we lost practice wise, like travel wise. But Goon's been on defense, and people, it's like, James, you haven't scored. Let's put Goon in, and it's like, all right, like we all know roles, like stuff like that, blah,
Yeah.
blah. Or we'll change it up. I'll step myself, and I'll be like, yo, Goon, spark us if you can, you know.
Mhm.
Like that happens, and Rocket's probably the same way. Like, I don't see Rocket being a super greedy dude.
No,
No,
But-
he's not at all.
but-
He's not at all.
But
Especially when the shit's bigger than
yes,
you.
but I will say this: it can't be discredited. that Rocket,
they're
like,
playing well. They two.
when he
one-
gets
one and
there,
one.
1-1. When he gets that quarterback, he does make shit happen.
He makes shit happen.
Like,
He does.
Yo, I'll say this
He
about
does, but
Rocket.
it's-
that
the thing
playoff
about
game
it-
was nuts. I'm
but
sorry,
that-
that playoff
yes,
game was nuts.
that was-
that
that
playoff day.
shit, yeah,
That day, he
like,
beat
Talking about,
4
second
3
street.
and
Yeah.
then
That's
went
what
to
I'm
Bears.
saying.
that shit was
That's
special.
what I'm
That was
trying to
special.
tell you.
That
You,
was-
yo,
that was
Not for
special.
nothing.
up
That was
14,
different. He had a
149.
special day.
I thought my guys had another chip.
Bro.
I was
Bro,
Rocket
one
went
other
crazy.
funny part. Let me tell you a funny
Rocket
part.
went
Yeah.
crazy.
I'm telling you,
Bass-
you went crazy that
Oh,
day. Like,
crazy.
Yeah.
nobody understands the magnitude what he did to my team.
So
Of
me and
great
Baz that day, right?
players.
Yeah.
We're walking the field with
You only remember
filming
the
and shit.
fucking champ.
And we're like, all right, we're like, who's getting MVP? And Baz is like, I don't know, maybe Hoodie. And then Ish threw a touchdown, and we're like, I guess we got to give it to Ish. Then all of a sudden they go down and score. And Baz looked at me. He's like, it ain't over. They go for the onside. They go down and score again. And then he gets the 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, I guess give it to Rocket. Like, it was just
Yo,
crazy how that
that's
just
crazy.
turned.
But that's what I'm saying. Now, if you sat
That
back and
I
watched
keep it
that
real.
game,
That was the knife. That was the
Yes.
first wound to the Bears.
Yes.
No cap. That was my guy. That was the first wound because that was the championship they had won. You know, it might have been a little.
They would've stuck- they
You know what I'm
would've- yeah.
saying?
Oh, trust me.
And that was for
And it's
Enfield.
funny though, right? So I give you a little.
I want to know
Insider
I wanna know-
information.
I want to know what keeps putting the Bears in hibernation.
It's done. The Bears
It's
done.
done.
They're done. They're done. They're deaded.
It's done.
I want you to know, last time the Bears lost was Tribe. Nate, serial killer! Alright, sorry. Just like, no. Just stating the facts. Fun fact of the day, that's it.
So neighborhood playmakers eventually was gonna be like a 5-man travel situation. You get what I'm saying? So when the Bears lost the championship, we had threw it out there like, yo, let's see, like let's go to Anfield. And they're like, the guys that are Bears is like, we gotta get our run back. You get what I'm saying? We need our run back. We just lost in the chip when a game we should have won. So then it was like, all right, cool. But then we went to the chip and then we lost. So I was like, well, I need my run back. But then it was like, it was just that it was time. We have been on everybody. We know we play with different people, but it was time for us to put ourselves in the ownership bracket. You get what I'm saying? Like now we're becoming those guys that used to be the heads of the team. So then once that happened, it's like I don't know about you, but I know it's like I feel this is my personal opinion. Like last year was humbling for me because it's like I had never lost that much, and it's like I'm losing this much, and in my opinion, if you gotta pick 3 out of the top 8 players in the league. Talking last year, I felt like I had 3 of those top 8 players in the league.
Okay.
So it's like, bro, you got to do something different. We got this talent, but we're not producing. And it's about producing at the end of the day. It don't matter how good you are, how much talent you got.
Definitely.
If you're not
What happens
producing,
in the
it don't mean anything. So it was like, I got 3 of the top 8 players in the league. Hoodie blocking me. Why did this shit not, we
3
lost.
LeBron players.
You get what I'm saying? Like we
big
lost,
players, like
we
captain
lost
players.
5 one-score games.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Like that shit was like me. I'll tell people know I'm a sore loser.
Facts. All I know. That's true.
So I hate losing. It don't matter if we playing checkers,
Yeah.
football, whatever. I just don't like losing. And it's funny because I got on BC after a loss. This guy came and actually spoke to me. I don't even speak to people after I lose. He's like, oh, you know, Block told me, you might want
Right,
to come
right?
play. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
like, you might want to come play. I'm thinking like,
I remember that. I just threw a touchdown.
where were we at?
In the playoffs.
Where were we at, James?
I'm just saying.
Where was we at?
Riot
I wanna-
happened
yo,
to go on
Virginia
vacation
Beach?
that weekend. You know what I'm
That was
saying?
Virginia
Rhode
Beach, right?
Island. We was
Yeah,
in
Rhode
Rhode
Island. Oh,
Island.
it was
Yeah.
a fall. It was a fall.
He
Okay.
was
Okay.
torching the league.
I'm just saying.
And we went to Rhode
Whoa,
Island.
whoa,
James
they went
got-
1-on-1 against us.
You get what I'm saying?
AJ quarterback, we beat him. Casey quarterback, we lost. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Casey. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying?
It
Shout-
was very young days.
yes.
But yeah.
But their D line at that time too was like Shabazz, Indio, and
So
Yeah, that wasn't a fun ride to go up to.
Jimenez. Might be.
Yeah,
Mike
it was
Crosby
crazy.
Yeah, it was good. It's still a good defense, but yeah, no. Casey gave us the work one game, and then we
We
beat
was
AJ
wild.
when he was there. Yeah.
We was wild.
I mean, even when talking with Ish yesterday and stuff like that, like one thing, he definitely
Y'all
made.
talking about Ish and the Bears breakup?
Did you talk
Well,
about their relationship?
that's the one thing that I don't get. So
No, we ain't
what
getting to
happened
that.
with that?
Oh yeah, you know what?
We
Spoiler alert! It's coming.
we ain't getting to that. No, we ain't getting to that. So
Alright.
what I was.
Let's get to it now. All right, so like, why
We
do?
don't know.
No, we don't know.
I
We don't
don't
know.
know. I don't
We
know.
don't know.
I
We don't
really-
know.
I really
But
don't
we're all
know.
gonna guess. Fuck it. So I'm gonna say this. The reason why.
This is why I'm putting him on the cast.
The reason why-
is Sunday.
Nah, don't worry about it. I'm saying this is why the Bears and Ish split up, and we don't know the reason. I don't know the reason. Somebody, if you want to comment, post, do whatever you want, go ahead. But my point is this: they lost back-to-back games. They lost to us, Anarchy, and they lost to Tribe. It was Tribe in the playoffs.
I don't beat them really.
Yeah, that was like the last 2 games of the season, right? They lost 2 games, okay? And I
Yeah.
personally believe
Martin.
Or Block.
I don't know. It was Cam. It was Cam.
Cam. Yeah.
And then he pissed Martin.
I personally believe that the Bears at that time were like, hey, listen, we might not be good enough at this point. Let's form up. And that's when Neighborhood Tribe came in literally the season afterwards, right? They literally, it was Bears to Tribe. Or Bears to Neighborhood. Yeah. So, like, I think it was like, you know what? Let's just join up with Neighborhood. Let's make our team. And
We
go from
also all
But Bears
played
they
together.
had a
Yeah.
good squad that year.
there. They
not-
did.
A lot of the units on my team.
Yeah.
Alright. You
They
wanna know the
did.
truth?
But,
Mm.
oh, you got it? Oh, spicy. Let me turn this
You know
down.
the
I'm just
truth.
kidding. Go ahead.
Ish didn't play good that year. He didn't.
He didn't
I
play
think
good.
he would admit that.
He won MVP the year prior.
But that season,
And that season, no.
and I'm not saying me or people, but there was a lot of people saying that he was done or he wasn't. He
Yeah.
was digressing, and I think that's what the Bears bought into.
So,
that, and they just were like, all right. well,
When
we're
we
just
played
gonna
them and we
wash
beat
our hands
them
of it.
in the last game of the season,
So them losing kind of like that kind of gave them the like, okay, we could turn it. We're
So,
good.
People were
Yeah.
saying he was washed,
Yeah.
but I'm not saying me. But that's
Yeah.
what that was the rumor. That was what the
So,
word was.
so
on
we
there.
played them last game of the season,
and he's not obviously
and,
'cause he's
and we
balling
beat
right
them.
now, but-
We beat them for that number 1 spot for our division, right? So we played them. We got them 1 spot in our division from beating them. Okay?
Yeah. I
And
know
he didn't have a great game that day, whatever. But we won in overtime. Their defense is great. Like you still had Larry, you had Chris Mapp, you had a bunch of dogs on defense, right? But like I felt like, and I don't know if this is true. I'm just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Sip sip. But my opinion is like I felt like people were like, oh, Ish should have did it, right?
Mhm.
But like when he doesn't have Huddy, how does he play? That was like the question mark that I felt like I was hearing. I was hearing
But he was
during
there
the
that
season.
year.
Yeah,
But
he
you
was-
know
He
what?
wasn't there that game.
And he wasn't there a lot of the season.
He
'cause
wasn't
y'all
there a
were
lot of
traveling.
season 'cause
That
he was
was
traveling.
turning league.
Yes.
Y'all were going back and forth that year. But
So
remember,
he actually
we
missed
went
like
to-
5 games that season because I forgot who else they lost to. That's to
They lost to us.
Yep.
They lost to y'all. They
Yep.
lost to I
Riot.
think they lost to them.
Riot. Yes, yeah.
4-1-3. Weren't y'all in the league?
No.
then? Oh, that
Riot,
was
it's
right.
Riot,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, and Riot. Yeah.
But my point is like, so they lost a couple games they weren't supposed to, right? But like, Huddy wasn't there some of those games, and it was like, how would you do without Huddy? And he didn't get the job done. Listen, he doesn't have Huddy now on freaking Riot. He's doing phenomenal, right?
It's just.
But my point is, I feel like that's what the case was. That kind of was like, hey, they're not doing enough.
Well,
The Bears defense is always
one
great.
thing
I'll
is-
be honest.
one
The
thing
Bears
is-
defense is always great.
One
They're
thing
good.
is just said I just seen on the comments. He said
Ish,
the,
let's go.
the roster was inconsistent. That
And he's right about that.
He
He's
is right.
about that.
Yes.
So I mean, I definitely looked at it like, you know, they just was like Bears time was up, neighborhood was sparking, and this is what it is, and that's what it is.
But I thought maybe neighborhood would pick up Ish to go over there, so
Yeah.
that's what made me think something was up.
Once I seen neighborhood foreman before he was even a tag, I knew he wasn't going.
I will say this though. He's not the
So
only one.
we started.
He's not the only one. He's not the only one that heard that.
I figured this is my opinion. I figured it was going to be Pierre, which it was. Addie.
Ooh, I got you. Don't worry. I'm here for the spice. We're taking a sip. All right. So like, nah. So I heard it was Pierre because they're bowling buddies. You know, hanging out, stuff like that. Okay.
Bowling?
Bowling, my bad. But, you know, the underhand, yeah. So that's what I heard, okay? But I heard that's the reason why they chose, because, you know, they're closer with Pierre than they are with
I got
Ish,
a rebound
okay?
question off of that, actually.
Because hold on,
spicy.
because
Go ahead.
we throw in some Chipotle on there, okay?
Since we're going here,
Alright, but hold on.
hot sauce.
So we heard, obviously, you guys are closer friends with Pierre than you are with Ish. That's why you guys went with Pierre over Ish. Because, hold on, who do you believe, out of you four, who do you believe is the better quarterback, Pierre or Ish?
Ish.
Flag one.
Don't have Faz. Faz can't answer that.
Alright, fine, go ahead.
Ish.
Alright.
Ish.
So I
No
don't
disrespect.
think.
Now, no, just, yeah, again, no
So I don't
disrespect for Pierre.
think it was a. First off, first things first. That makes that invalid.
Dead.
We don't play about friends. When you play in a game of football, we playing to win.
Hell yeah.
So if I gotta go get somebody that I'm not the, but we gonna win football games, we're gonna do that. So that wasn't why. So, I just think when we picked, like, first off, I would say side note, like, a lot of people might not know, like, Pierre he is, and still, like, he balls.
Yeah.
Flag, he,
Plays with the Panthers, by the
yeah,
way.
you know what I'm saying? He gotta get more reps than Flag, because
Yeah.
Flag is different.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I ain't never, like Pierre. I seen quarterbacks I done played against Carson Wentz.
Yeah.
Pierre beat me 3 times in high school.
Damn.
Him and Block beat me 3
That
times.
was good.
Twice by 1 point
Yeah.
and one by a blowout. So it wasn't about I picked Pierre. The mother. And also Pierre is also, we went 1-1 in Virginia Beach with Pierre at quarterback with D12.
Yeah.
And we beat the Dogs.
Yeah.
Before we got there, and we lost to the Young Guns
In
in
the
a close
Gladiators,
game.
right? In the Gladiators, that was?
And that was on Sunday.
Yeah.
But
So
he didn't quarterback that game, did he?
he quarterbacked.
He quarterbacked that
Gladiators?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
I didn't even know he was down there. Then I'm actually
But a lot
watching
of
the game
people-
from the
he
side.
went
I
to
see the
go-
pill go up. I'm like, who the fuck is
He
throwing
went to
the ball?
Norfolk State, which is it's very close to Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
So like, I think, I don't know. Obviously, I wasn't on the Bears. I was on BC.
Yeah.
So I don't know why the split happened, right?
My
But
man said he
obviously,
just got the text. My man said he just got the text, and that was it.
he got a text of what that
It's
Ish.
over.
Bears
It's
is
over.
over.
So
Bears.
that's it.
So I think they
Damn.
sent. I sent
Ish, you got no blowjobs.
I think
Wow.
I think they when they
I love
ended
this guy
it.
next to me.
I think when they ended the Bears, they sent out a text to probably everybody.
Damn.
So like,
So
That's a lot of blowjobs not getting going.
With, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so we're dealing with, you know, controversy, stuff like that. Obviously, you know, everybody, you know,
But-
whispers is here and stuff like that. Hold on. So, now y'all added Goon
yeah,
to the mix.
Mid-time.
We know who's taking the amount of snaps and everything like that, no matter the rotations, but when it comes to who needs the ball in their hands in this crunch time, who's the quarterback?
whoever's gonna win the game.
So I'm with you. Hold on. I understand how you asked that. I'm gonna jump you for one second. Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
So Pierre's at quarterback. He goes over 2 the first drive, right? Second half, y'all down by 14. Goon going in.
0 for 2. Who's taking people out at 0 for 2?
2 tries.
Oh, he has to score.
right, yeah.
He's down. We haven't scored in 2 drives. Yeah, I'm putting good in the game.
All right, so let me tell you this, right? This is the way I think about it, right? Same thing with Ryan's situation, right? AJ is the guy.
But I don't want to. First, I'm gonna say this, right? Our situation is a lot different from Riot.
All right.
You get what I'm saying?
Because we're saying Ish is better than AJ. All right, good. I'm just saying.
It's
All
gonna be
right.
my first time in first title.
Got you. Yep. So Ish
I
better
played
than AJ.
with AJ for many years.
Yeah.
I think they have
Ish.
different strengths and different
Smack it, AJ. Got you.
weaknesses.
Okay. I got you. No, I
I
got
think
you.
they have different strengths and different weaknesses.
Listen, I'm telling you, I agree. I understand the situation. I'm just saying this. If Pierre's in, sorry. If you're in and you don't score the first 2 drives, man, Goon coming in and waxing that team. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. He walk around with a big old happy score touchdown.
I mean, not the,
But that's how it works. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
I don't see us
That's-
get down to no team 14.
Could happen.
Yeah, but what if it's
because
0-0?
because another reason
Nah.
another reason I say it could happen because something with y'all against
They're lost
Lehigh
week 1, you know
in
what I'm
week
saying?
1. That rush comes consistently and good, and if Pierre's not able to see his first option,
Good.
Sometimes his
show me
second
shirt
option-
again. Show me jersey. Alright, show me jersey. Alright. I want you to know. You see that jersey right there? That's the reason why.
Yeah.
Alright.
so that's why we asked that. That's why we here. That's why we asked that.
That's why you
it's-
asking
That's
that.
why I'm asking that. That's
So
why
I
I'm asking
actually
that.
gotta
That's to it.
we have many mishaps in week 1, by the way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, fuck quarterback play like fundamentally like as a unit. You get what I'm saying? So it don't shit. I feel like it don't matter if we play Lehigh again and we had quarterback. I feel like we will win.
We're gonna win.
But now just the fact that we got Goon on the roster and
We winning.
you know what I'm saying, whoever
It was 12-8 too.
it's 12-8. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to and that's with losing 3 players within the first 2 plays of the game. You know what I'm saying? BT got banged up.
He could get banged up.
Hoodie little brother got
He was
banged.
dead.
Hoodie got banged up. Hoodie little brother got banged up. Like, you get what I'm saying? So Phil broke his nose. It was a lot going on. And 12-8, I'm fine with that. It's all
That was a
about.
good. That was a good game.
It ain't. I tell people, it's
That
not
was a
about
JV
the.
game.
It's
That
not
was
about the
around.
sprint. It's about the. It's a marathon.
It's a marathon.
And I'm.
We
You see
live in
nobody.
longevity.
Now all of a sudden, like, oh my God, they got the hoodie blocked. Like, we've been had those players, you know.
Yo, y'all got.
I think last week, I'm gonna be real, as the
Nah, that
like
could be
CEO
great.
owner, like last week was the week where like you felt it. It felt the click. You know what I'm saying? Like Pierre came in, he had 2 drives where he scored.
Mm-hmm.
Then Goon came in the game and it was just score. And obviously people are, oh, it's hit squad. Like, bro, that team ain't sweet.
that's
You know
what
what
I'm
I'm saying?
They just won
They got
40-0
no
the week prior.
And I don't
They
feel,
won't- you
and
get what I'm
like,
saying?
and like Goon said, I don't really feel like
I'm trying to tell you.
other teams are going
They're
to
gonna
beat
do
them
that.
like that. I really don't. I really don't.
Not
But
that much.
as far as like a lot of success and all that, nah, probably not. But as far as beating them how y'all beat
Commercial
them,
break.
like when I seen the score and not
Cookies and
being
cream
there, I was
popcorns.
like really like,
Yeah.
whoa.
And not to try and say nothing. The reason why I say nobody's gonna beat them like that, because I feel like nobody's gonna be able to do what we was able to do to them. You know what I mean? Not
squad?
saying team ain't gonna blow them out. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna blow them out.
His squad,
I'm just saying.
y'all even.
They have a good solid
Have to go
O-line,
home.
D-line. You know what I mean? O-line, D-line.
So
We gotta be political in here. James is over here.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not politically correct here.
He's
Cookies
the
and cream.
independent.
Sponsors, cookies and cream. Nah, but why are we talking about his squad? His squad, y'all gotta win the game, please. Come on. All right, so listen. Again, back to reality, because his squad's not one of those teams. You don't get blown up right now. I did get some questions, by the way, because some of y'all are mad
Here we go.
that we're not
What we talking
being meaner. What the fuck is that? Come on. Sorry. What the F is that? I don't want to
What do
swear.
you mean? What they want?
who
What they
said
want to
that?
hear?
They want to know. So right. So the questions I got were bathroom. Which, by the way, I flushed, so we're good. So no. All right. So one of the questions was asked: who's going to win a championship first, LJ at quarterback or Nate at quarterback?
I like that one.
That's a good question.
That is a great
See,
question.
but this is what I
Yeah.
say.
Man.
I want y'all to reveal yourself, because that's a great
Yo,
question.
all right, hold on. I'm gonna keep it real. Hold on, I'm gonna keep it real. Real quick.
Go on the road with that
No
one.
cap. All that stuff. So, people will be messaging me stuff because I understand y'all scared because y'all feel like Josh or Shabazz or whoever would quote unquote expose y'all. At the end of the day, they're part of the league and they run the league. I don't do shit. They run the league. I'm just here hanging out. But if you ask them to keep it private, they'll keep it private. Like they understand they run the league. They're not snitches, they ain't bitches. Like they understand like how shit runs. No, ask them. They'll keep it private.
Yeah.
I understand you message me and you think it's private And I'll keep it like under your name. I'll keep no names out of it. But yo, stop messaging me. Message them, guys. I don't know.
So look, so
I'm over this.
I'm gonna tell
I'm
you
over this.
something, right? You can post anonymously,
Anonymously.
yes, whatever, on the page now.
Yeah,
It's
someone
on
did it.
Facebook.
Someone did it the other day.
Yeah, like you get what I'm saying? It won't show your name. It just show a little icon.
And also, if you have questions, message them and just say you don't want your name out involved.
Yeah, like you know.
They'll do it for you. I don't want to do that shit. I'm good.
What was the question?
Who will win a title before
First.
Nate or LJ? I'll say
quarterback.
this. I think LJ's team
Well,
wise is more suited to win a championship than Nate's right now.
amen.
What do you think?
But did they win it with LJ at quarterback?
Ooh! That might go to quarterback.
That was my question.
Ooh,
That
big
was
dick
my
swag!
Because
I mean, he would
Do
get,
they
he would
win
get
it?
credit for the chip, but would he get credit for playing quarterback?
Man, Josh Chamber was a fire.
I'm just curious.
No,
Well,
sure,
we all
fire.
know what the
But
trial.
that's why I asked what I said. That's why I said what I said before. Because with this
Well,
team,
that's on.
quarterback-
That's on if he's a real team player, like he think he is. If the team's not doing good, is he gonna take the back row and be like, "Go ahead, do it"? Not a lot of people could do that. You know what I mean?
That's very true. That's very true.
Would
I
LJ
haven't
win a
done it.
quarter? Would he win with Nate's team at quarterback if he was playing quarterback,
Ooh!
If you put Nate on Weehaw,
and vice versa?
that's spicy. I ain't.
Yo!
That's what I mean.
Hold on,
That's why
right?
It's hard to say. Like,
Let's
who's
get
gonna win.
let's get to that
Well, that's
fire.
what I
Let's
was
get to
trying
that
to-
fire, right?
Time out.
You
You
switch
Nate
quarterbacks?
Nate on Weehigh. Oh, that's
So-
different. That's
so-
different.
So that's my
different.
argument why I personally put Nate over LJ, because you look what you're just saying basically.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If y'all saying that, y'all saying Nate's a better quarterback than
So right for this, I think personally, Nate quarterbacks the last game for We Heart, they probably beat Roscoe.
Nate, so they just,
Nate-
y'all just confirming that Nate's a better quarterback then. That's all y'all trying to say. Boom.
I mean, I already
Drop
said
the
it.
mic.
I already said it. Drop my palm.
Yeah, but
No.
we all put Nate in the top 5.
No, we all didn't.
No, we did.
No.
We did. We did.
Oh.
I think we
Sir, you had no. Hold on. No.
I switched it. I switched
Okay.
it.
Okay. I'll say you
I switched
had
it. 'Cause I thought
LJ
about it.
first.
I thought about it. I said, well, Nick's really in my favor, so I
You
got
said-
it because I forgot about AJ, and I said
I'm
I'm gonna
just
put
saying.
AJ at 4, and then put
Yeah,
Nate
yeah,
at
5
5.
and,
Yeah.
and LJ at 6.
Yeah.
So alright, he's not an
So let me
A.
ask you: do y'all have LJ rated higher than Ish? No,
Yes.
I don't.
I personally
So then that means
no.
y'all got AJ and
No.
Ish rated higher than LJ.
I-
Yes.
Wait, say it again.
Y'all got AJ and Ish rated higher than LJ.
Question.
I don't think you can put both of them in there.
What are you
Because
talking
they're not
about?
both playing though. They're not both.
You
They're,
said
they're
who? You said
splitting
who?
time.
That doesn't
So-
matter. Who do you?
So what happened if they
Hold on.
both end up? Not saying this will happen. What happens if
So
they
if-
both
if-
individually
Get 'em!
have
Get
better
'em!
teams than LJ?
And
Get him!
on this.
I think that's possible.
Okay.
Get 'em!
Okay, AJ at Weehigh is a better team.
AJ on Weehaw is LJ at receiver.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so
Come on.
you just like
Oh
But
my
that's the
God.
same thing.
So
though.
if LJ's
Ish-
quarterback at right, are they a better team?
LJ quarterback up. They'd be pretty good. I mean, he got.
They'd be better
Than who?
than what they have now. AJ and
No.
Ish.
I'm at,
Thank you.
That's
Nah,
it.
you got
So
it.
that just
Big dick
simplifies
swag.
what we try to
Incorrect.
say. Like that's why I didn't put it in
Big
the top
pause.
because you put listen, not to credit nothing. You put any of those. You put LJ on them top 5 teams
Yep.
that we all said are they the same team,
No.
and they're not. You know what I mean?
No.
So
Yeah.
and then now you put any of those top 5 quarterback teams on Weehigh, are they a better team? Boom. That's drop to Mike.
So this is what
You know
I was
I'm saying?
saying.
That's
LJ got
a-
to right now. LJ,
He got to prove
you know
something.
I rock with you.
You know what I'm
You gotta
saying?
prove
That's
it right
it.
now.
Yeah,
That's what
you
they
know,
said.
You know what's
Yeah,
crazy?
yeah,
You know what's
yeah,
crazy though?
You gotta
No,
prove
crazy.
something.
Oh yeah, he's valid
He's
at.
validated.
He's
valid
valid
at-
receiver.
at-
So I don't think anyone's arguing.
But that has, to
Oh.
me, if they're going to get over the hump, LJ has to go to the
So I don't think
Yeah, but
anyone,
that's a
anyone,
team
nobody
thing.
here is arguing is LJ valid because he's
He's
valid,
definitely
right?
valid.
Well, they're just saying at quarterback position, right?
He's
So-
got to prove something.
He's got to prove something.
So what LJ said to me is, Baz, I'm gonna play the game, and all I'm gonna have to do is go make those 3 throws, and I'm gonna make them.
You got to make more than 3.
Yeah.
Against a good team, but listen,
No.
that's how he feels. Then his team is good. That's what I'm saying. Your team is that
No.
good. Then that's okay if you're winning.
Goon.
But you're never still gonna get the top quarterback ranking when
Goon, we
motherfuckers is going 20 for 25.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 3 touchdowns.
So I don't know.
No,
if you,
I mean,
I don't know
real
if you,
shit.
I don't know if you saw our live with us 3, right? And LJ.
I did.
Yo,
I did. I caught late, but I
yo,
went back and watched.
me, Goon, Josh, especially, right? We would get killed if they said, "Oh, you throw 2 touchdowns, 2 picks that game,
Yeah.
you had 200 something yards." Wow. No, we get killed. We get murdered.
We
You're
already know.
Oh, you threw that? Nah, that's
That
the
game's
difference.
on us.
That's, the
That's why we
difference.
lost.
Yes.
There's no hands
That's
down.
the difference between
We
levels,
lost to
right?
us.
He could be like, he
You don't
can,
blame nobody else.
no, he can say all he wants,
I
and
did
don't
that
get me wrong.
week 1 and we won, and I felt like I played like shit.
No, but hold on. He can say all he wants, right? And this is actually funny because somebody messaged me afterwards, right? I still got the other question around me afterwards. But so he said afterwards, he was like, yeah, but like there's pass or wrong
It doesn't
route or
matter.
stuff like that, blah blah.
If you're a good
At the end
quarterback,
of the
you
day,
gotta
right?
follow.
As a quarterback, we gotta take the good with the bad.
Yeah.
If we make a risky ass pass
And
and our
motherfucker
receiver
Moss
bails
is-
us out,
Yes.
like you
That-
know
that's
what?
still us.
Yeah.
Or like the screen.
So a lot of
Yeah.
people are saying LJ needs to take more accountability and stop making excuses.
Yes,
That's
yes.
true.
So, but as a quarterback, right? As a quarterback,
How
no,
old-
we
like,
take.
one question.
we
take
How
that
old
good
is he? Not for nothing.
I don't know.
That
Is
might,
he
that,
25?
that might,
I know
that
that
might,
might-
seven, but
I think
that
he's
might,
27,
that
27-ish.
might play in a lot of factor with
Yeah,
LJ
Huh.
want to prove himself so much
No, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
because and that's fine, but at the same time that can hurt you as a player
Yeah.
and your team.
You gotta learn.
Because one thing he was talking and everything like that, he was talking on y'all live, and Ish was telling him like, dog, like, first he was telling him like, yo, let it come to you, like, you good, let him play. Then he also said to him, you better win MVP and win the chip.
Yep.
How you talking?
That's why
Oh,
I
right,
how
right.
old was but that's still like when you new to the position or like you young. You know what I mean? Like I said, when you me, and we all know you not for nothing. Okay, what you play? You're a receiver in all of our eyes. You're a great receiver, top probably 3. Not for nothing.
Top
You know
5
what I mean?
easily.
That's
He's
right
top
on
5
there.
Easily top 5, yeah.
We're not saying nothing. You a great D-back. You know what I mean? You're a great defensive player.
Just a great player in general.
But there's great quarterbacks out here,
Yeah.
and even I had to build up my own shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it took me 4 or 5 years to even get talk with Spence, talk with James,
Yeah.
talk with the issues. Like I said, I had to go through my wounds and learn the game. When you stop talking about yourself and just let your resume or let your game talk for you, real football players who's winning at the top is gonna realize that what's
Yeah.
going on. And when you're making the consistent passes, not game after game, but year after year.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, it won't
So
be
yeah,
that
like,
tight.
it's just gonna take more time for him.
It's gonna take more time. That's all it takes. And that's what Ish was trying to tell him. Like I told him, when Ish was telling him, I'm like, yo, I was reading, I said, bro, this was Ish 3 years ago to me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I felt it trolling me,
Yeah.
give me that, and everything he's saying, I'm going back at it, feeding.
Yeah.
Oh, I did this, saying my stats.
Yeah.
And then the day, he know I'm good.
Yeah.
Hey, everybody know I'm good. But until you just do it consistently, or until you start winning,
Mhm.
that's when it counts.
Definitely.
And that's the real shit Ish was saying. I'm like, LJ, yeah, you're a good athlete. We all respect you. Trust me, as a player, everything. Until you win, bro, it ain't gonna count.
So back to like, because I respect this kid. I think he's playing great with Dejan, right? Dejan's kind of the same thing with me, right? So he's playing in Danbury right now. He's working out. If he played in Enfield, I think he'd be great. To me, if I had to rank top 10 quarterbacks, he might be my top 5. And if I could,
Especially with that talent.
yes, if I
And he's
could,
never even thrown a pass yet. That's pretty.
I know, so point, right? He didn't throw a pass in Enfield, right? To me, that's how special he could be, right?
Mhm.
But like, it's kind of the same thing with him, with LJ. When I say like, LJ wants to talk all this stuff, right? He's like, oh well, yeah, I've won Enfield before. Yeah, as a receiver with Josh, the quarterback. Okay, I'm sorry, Josh is one of the best.
If not,
Right?
the
Is
best.
the
So
best.
it's not, you know what I'm saying? So he's-
Honestly, Spence has to be number one because like longevity wise,
Yeah.
what he has
He
wise,
live
like
over there. I don't
Yeah.
even know what
like
they
he's
are.
like he's
No.
like he's
Get outta
already
here.
there. Like you
Right.
can't take him off.
Rivers, Josh is
Nate's-
the second best quarterback I ever played against. The only guy better I played against, and it's because I'm winning like
Nate's just cutting all this shit.
I'm
up
winning
and
like
sending
4
it to his
against
own
him.
team now, bro.
It's because and Shabazz is Chris Roberts. He's the only other quarterback.
Sizzle.
Sizzle.
Problem.
So like if I had
I never beat him.
if I had a
From high
ranking,
school,
Yeah,
to
more than
flag,
3
I
against
never
him.
beat Sizzle, dog. I've been playing him since high school. I've never
so
beat him.
Rayfless, he is one of the best quarterbacks. But
Every
Josh,
quarterback got a name out of the neighborhood and try to reach out.
yeah.
I
So
reached out to
but
Spence
Josh-
on the Browns. dog.
around here, Josh is the best quarterback because this man's been playing for so long. I'm saying like 12 years. It's gotta be a long time. We've been going at it for like 10, but like 12, at least 12 years.
Maybe longer, bro.
Okay, so longer, okay?
Better
So he's
point
been
was
playing.
Anarchy
Yeah,
in BC.
yeah, he's been playing for a long time, okay? So my point is this, like, people think, like, they're like, oh, this, and LJ made this comment when we were all on it, right? He goes, oh, well, BC hasn't won in a while. Like, why do you put Josh number 1? I said, yeah, but Josh is when every season, right, it's Josh number 1 at touchdowns or yards. If it's not him, like, I try to compete with him. He's like one of the guys, he's like an older brother to me. I try to compete with him.
Might have the
you know
least
what I'm saying?
pick. Might have the least pick. I think he actually had the
Listen.
least picks going from the fall.
Yes.
When he had 2 picks in the fall.
It's crazy.
Look at it.
Like,
He had, like,
but my
He
point
put
is
some
crazy.
crazy, like,
It's crazy.
ratio.
So, like,
I
Damn near
Rivers-
full, but like
so Rivers-
3,500 on the back.
So Rivers,
pick
to me
season.
too, and it's crazy because people, I'm gonna say this right now. People are like,
Right.
oh, but James, you're a little biased. Because I look at Josh as like an older brother, right?
Mhm.
Because I've been in flag for a long time. Goon is one of my best friends, and me and him played together for a long time. We traveled together, you know what I'm saying? We go to Florida, we lit it up, like, we travel together and stuff like that. So, like, and they're like, oh, that's your 1-2, you know, stuff like that, blah, blah. I said, yeah, one of them is a winner, wins every league he plays in pretty much, and the other one's one of the best passes of all time. Like, come on, like, how am I supposed to, how am I supposed to hate against that, right? Like, the other guys that are coming up, that you're comparing them to, right? It's like, LJ, okay, cool, LJ, have you won? No, so you're not better than Goon. Have you passed like Josh? No, you haven't either, okay? Nate, serial killer Nate's one of the elite, like, coming up young kids, okay? And I actually been promoting him.
With nothing less talent than probably me and Josh.
Yes, so he's had less talent around him, right?
Reigning offensive
No,
player.
well,
Yes,
well,
yes.
This, I mean, I'm not sure.
No,
I'm not trying to
discredit- I'm not sure.
Even season, he don't got it. He don't got it.
Yeah, I'm not
He
sure
don't
what
have
talent
the-
he
he don't
has,
feel like
but he
that.
has good receivers.
No, he has
No,
good
no,
receivers.
no.
We talk
His
like
talent and my talent.
Yeah,
No,
no.
Like,
that's different.
Frankie,
That's
De
different.
Niro,
Julian.
Julian Tysheen,
Yeah, no.
Duffy,
He don't have.
Glock Hood, Alberry,
Yeah.
Uwak,
Besides
Bozeman.
naming
He don't have
Dom.
Devin Duffy and all them coming
Like,
from
no,
the Denver and stuff like that.
Yeah,
But he got a good. He got
That's
a
what
good.
I'm saying.
He got a good.
He
like,
got a good
communication.
receiver.
Jeff
Yeah,
is
yeah.
one of my favorites.
I'm not
Jeff?
not.
I took Jeff to.
I'm just saying.
Listen, I took
There's
Jeff to
nowhere near
Florida.
the talent that me and you have.
Yeah,
That's
right.
all.
Goon.
Hell no.
But
Oh,
Goon-
yo, I watched week 1. I think I seen Jeff another time. Like
We
we
got
co-ed
tier
just
one.
like, but
Me
yo,
and
like
you
Jeff,
receiver core.
the
Like,
moment he catch
definitely
the
has
ball,
tier 2, but
it's a move.
Yeah.
So
So he's
or he
doing
comes
that
at you,
shit
you know,
with
like
less
he's
talent,
fat, like
too.
he's quick
So
off his feet.
Goon seen him, Jeff. Now we played in Florida.
Yeah, Jeff.
Goon came to. Man, I'm telling you right now,
Jeff
that
is
man
good. I
was.
like Jeff.
That man's a baller.
And look, up
Man's a
here,
gamer.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
up here, it's
Yeah.
there.
Yes.
A lot of people don't know that, but up here with him,
Yes.
it's there. And
Yeah.
as soon as I noticed that,
That
oh,
man,
good.
Jeff
Jeff.
is good.
I'll
Yeah,
tell you
I'm gonna
right
tell
now.
you
They had,
this.
they,
I'm
had
gonna say
Frankie, they had
this.
Frankie De Niro
I'll
on the
take-
left side week 1.
I'll take-
He was on the right side by himself.
Bro.
I'm just like this, Smith. Just give him the ball.
Bro,
I want to see
I'm
him
telling you
with
right
the
now.
ball.
I went to travel. Our travel receiver during one of the games. It was Rooney, De Niro snapping. So Jeff made sure he got in the field. That's how good Jeff is. Jeff, when we played the best of the best, we had Tracy Porter fucking at corner and three other guys covering these guys. And I said, Jeff, you started receiver, let De Niro snap, and Rooney over here. That's who we went
He's
against
cooking
because.
to that national.
Because he was cooking at nationals. Like,
it's some,
Jeff,
listen,
Jeff understands.
I
the
say
game.
this, it's some special talent in the league right
that
now.
people
Yeah,
don't even know
definitely
about.
is.
Like they don't know about him.
Definitely
Like they
is.
got Khalil. They got good.
Khalil,
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
They got good.
They got, it's,
And
it
what's
works.
his face,
So,
Foley?
Foley's
No,
nasty
hold
too.
on. Real quick.
They got
Actually, I don't
Foley.
know. Where's Foley? He's not with Tribe.
They're gonna see this week.
Yeah, he's on track.
I think he's on track. He's on track.
Okay.
Mike Foley?
I thought I
Mike Foley,
saw.
he's on track.
Then maybe it's not him. There's another dude
Oh,
The
I know you're
Spanish
talking about.
kids.
No,
who's
no.
with another team. Who was?
He's talking about the dude on the LJ's team, the white boy.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
He played
I don't
indoor.
know.
Remember?
He's
Oh,
good.
he ref?
Pavano?
No.
No, Pavano.
So the one that was getting all this.
He was
that's
wearing
what
a
I was
beard
talking-
this past week. He's good. He's a baller.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's the ball. Yeah.
yes,
He
yes,
played
yes,
indoor.
yes.
You didn't go with them. He went with the other team. That's why. So.
Yes, I did see him.
Yeah,
I
that
see him in
wasn't
the
Foley.
highlight. I see him in
Okay,
the
that's not
highlight.
Foley, yeah.
That's the
Ian
one
Charleston's
that Cologne
another
with the deadline?
Huh?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he caught like a tip in the end zone. and
Yeah.
then converted.
Yeah.
Oh, that what? Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but he went with them in indoor, but not with them in. Yeah.
What's the last question? It doesn't matter.
Who drinks water? Oh my bad. Yeah, you gotta go. Damn, you got curfew. Sorry.
Yeah, we're gonna wrap it up soon,
Yeah,
but you know.
Not my bad. Yeah, I got
Squad
two.
hit me.
Cat won't get in the game. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get them text too.
Okay, so wait, real quick.
Yeah,
who was
yo,
wait,
my
real quick.
doors open the mic that time.
No,
doing
but
that
who was
2K2.
real quick? So we recap. Nate or LJ? Who's winning quarterback first?
I feel like it's like a flawed question, so I don't really know how to answer it.
Oh my God.
You
Nate,
can-
Yeah.
Nate's a better quarterback.
Nate.
LJ will win probably
Alright.
before, because his team is
That-
better
That's fine.
situation.
That's
That's
fine.
what I said.
Alright, please.
That's the same way how I feel. I said the team will win, but if they would have to do a quarterback switch, Nate will win before him.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's how I feel.
What do you think?
What he said is what I feel too.
Yeah, I think I'm agree. I agree. The team, we high team.
We're saying quarterback. So you say Nate?
LJ gonna come out
I'm going
over
Nate.
400 because
Yeah.
I'm going Nate. I'm
I hope
going
so.
Nate.
Shout
I'm
out to
going
LJ.
Nate.
Okay, Nate. Okay,
One
cool.
Nate.
Alright,
One
okay.
Nate.
Alright. So
One Nate.
next question is, okay. Who do we think is a top 3 defense in the league? Who do we not want to face? Number 1 defense, go. So top 3, and who do we not want to face against?
I mean, I don't want to face Vici and Martin, so I'm gonna pick the neighborhood.
Okay, who's your top 3 then?
Them, probably Lightning because they got the rush.
Yeah.
They got Ryan and Locke.
Yeah.
The
And
third-
Yeah,
and Ryan.
yeah.
And Ryan.
Alright, right, alright. Defense, who do you not want to block against or face against?
you can't ask me that because it's not a person I don't want to block.
Okay, but fine. Who do you
Who
think
do
would
I-
be the best against neighborhood rush defense wise?
If it was last year too, I would say
This
Fulton
year,
would be
this year.
number 1. But
Yeah, this year.
Best rush
Yep.
in the league. Best rush outside of us.
Outside of y'all.
Wait, that was the question. It was the best rush.
Well,
No,
best
top
defense,
three.
best defense, best defense.
Best
Yeah, yeah,
defense?
Top three.
It would
He-
probably be.
He plays a line though.
Yeah.
It would probably be. Let me see. I haven't played Riot, but I can't say I don't think. I don't know anybody that I feel like.
Who's their
Give
rush?
me
Who's
trouble.
Ryan's rush?
Green Q.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, Green.
And Cologne's brother's good rusher.
Yeah, Green Q. That's a tandem. I think.
Not to mention.
Weehaw.
Not to mention.
We
Who
are?
else? Not to mention. Who
Alright, so
else?
that's who's your 2-3?
Not to
It's
mention-
a top 3.
Right, yeah.
So Weehaw is the rush. I probably don't. I don't care. I want to play against him because I ain't give up a sack.
Yeah.
But top 3 defenses is probably gonna be Neighborhood, Riot, and Weehaw.
Alright, we got.
Yeah, top 1 defense gotta be neighborhood, but I ain't gonna have to go through that. So
Facts, so name another 3.
I know Riot's D line's always good.
Yep.
We high D line's probably always good. And I'm saying Tribe's D line always gives me problems.
Tribe?
Tribe's D line's good.
Kato.
Kato, yo, AP is very. He plays the
Yeah, so-
position
Yeah,
is
no, they're
different.
big,
So
Top,
unclear.
top three. Top three. No. Top three. No order.
The corners
no
are stinky,
order.
but
We
that
we
D-line
high
is
we high
good.
riot. We high riot in neighborhood. Top 3.
So why do you say we high?
Rush.
You think their best rush is better than neighborhood?
Different.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because it's different, you don't think it's better?
Well, they got the big guys up front.
I'm gonna say
And-
honestly,
and-
I'm not gonna say it's better, but it's like in the sense of, I guess you could say more wilder. Just
Do you
that
think so? You haven't seen it. You
I haven't seen the full neighborhood lineup.
Oh yeah, don't worry.
I haven't
It's
seen
coming
the
soon.
full.
It's finna
What's
get
I haven't seen
Yeah,
the full.
you
what's
guys
it-
need come
but
out.
as far-
Yeah,
It's
you
finna
know,
get
man.
crazy.
But as far as like what I seen from Weehigh and stuff like that, honestly, the Weehigh neighborhood game week 1 showed me what I needed to know
No,
as far
it
as
didn't.
both of those teams. As far as both of those
It
teams.
didn't.
He said y'all
As far
got
as
small
both of those
dicks.
teams.
Sorry,
As
I'm
far as
saying, you know
both-
what I'm saying?
like no, because no, even with not adding all the players,
Nah, it's a
that
different
game by itself
Brother,
was a
8
real
points?
trench game. Like
It
no,
don't.
it was really that was
We
really
would
a
have
big. That was really
exposed
wasn't
them again.
it?
Alright.
Maybe.
So you don't think, hold on.
30
Now we got to
points.
reel it back in real quick. I'm sorry, Josh. Keep me here, you know what I'm saying?
They're not
But
rush. Wait, I'm
you
gonna
don't-
say this. That D line would not rush me as they rushed Paul. Pierre. Last week, I promise you.
Yeah, I know that. I know
So-
that.
They were back.
Who wins that quarterback? Who wins that game?
Neighborhood.
There's no reason we put up 8 points.
We are little dick
Neighborhood.
syndrome. So,
Because listen, one thing about Goon. Every time he gets the possession at quarterback, the last 2 times I've been seeing this man at quarterback, he wants to
Yo, they
score.
said we hating on
He's
LJ.
going to score.
Not even
we're not hating on LJ.
But at the same time, he's doing everything he needs to do to go down the field. He's
Yeah.
not letting it like I gotta score on this play, the next play. Nah.
Don't play
I'm gonna do 20 yards on this one.
So-
Then I'm gonna do 5 yards on this one. Might be 15, but then it's a missed flag, or they might get the sack. No, I'm gonna get the first down. Like it's, or he breaks it down and lets the field come to him.
So
So
we
you
say
can't.
this too, right? So if people think we had LJ, we just said LJ is one of the top 5 receivers, playmakers in the league. Okay, so like understand.
Two-way players.
Yeah, two-way players.
Yeah, we said that, right?
Yeah.
Understand
all
what we're
agree.
saying.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
we
we all
ain't
agree.
hating. We just understand that him at quarterback.
Need
It's
some time.
different.
Need some time.
He needs some time.
We all
And hold on.
but
And he said he was winning MVP last year, right? So he goes, man, Jim, winning MVP last year. Said all this stuff, right?
Close. I'm not gonna
Cool. He was close. That's great. But then he lost
He
to
didn't-
Nate.
He didn't agree with the voters.
Hold on. That's
No.
fine. I don't care. Whatever. Voters are better than y'all. So listen, right?
and
Understand this, understand.
I don't agree with the voters either, but he definitely was in second place for the MVP. He had to be me hands down.
All right, but that's fine. That's a different category, which we're not saying we're grinding
Should we
right now,
give
okay?
MVP
But anyways, so
Should've got MVP anyways.
he played against Nate in his last game,
We
right?
can't give it out at the end of the
If I
season.
remember correctly, you guys remember that the last game he played was Nate. Was that Tribe? I think it
Yeah, I
was,
think
but if not, it was one of the
LJ?
late games, right? LJ,
LJ?
right? Last year. So
No, I thought they lost to.
Tribe.
LJ lost the tribe that shit.
I think it was the last game of the season, right? So the last game of the season, when you had the most imprint on the season, right? You went and got mossed for a touchdown, by the way.
Oh, Nate
Joe-
Nate
Joe-
went insane. that
They
game.
went insane and Joe caught
Two Hail
Mongolia. Joe Mongolia.
Yeah, he
Two,
did
yeah,
go.
two
yeah.
Hail Marys.
Bro, I'm sitting here, I'm like, so if you want
Then
this
he had,
title,
That was crazy.
he had 2 big runs in that game too to get him a
They
first
was
down,
right.
right?
brother, and Nate went
Run.
crazy and won that
He had
game.
2 big throws.
But that's
Yeah.
but that's what I mean.
Monster
But that's what
throw.
Yeah.
but that's what makes me be like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna put Weehigh in the top 4, but at the same time, I gotta put Tribe there because Nate having the ball, the last possession of the game is scary.
Dangerous.
Scary.
Yes.
Dangerous.
It's like
I mean, he
Very
beat Bear
scary.
Cats. That's all I'm saying.
it's
He
scary.
beat Bears too. man. Don't leave
Bears
that
not
out.
bad, yeah.
Very like
He beat
yo.
Bears, baby. And he got
And
Bear
he
Cubs. There you go.
he managed the
Not for
game.
that.
They did lose to the
Hey,
neighborhood.
they
This-
definitely-
And they lost to Anarchy, by the way.
I'll put that
I'm
on
just
the
saying, you know,
record. I never
spicy,
lost to
you know what I'm
Nate
saying?
either.
Never lost to Nate, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? That's
We're
good.
good.
I'm
I
game,
lost
but-
Nate. I
Yeah,
can say
Nate's a serial killer though. When it comes, listen, I'm saying right now, I'll
He
play
said in the
Nate.
comments that LJ's better than
Yo.
Him and
Yo,
him
but
and-
Nate's
him and
political.
James-
Nate's
Him and
him and
political.
James have this little passive aggressive beef. It's
Yeah,
hilarious.
so I'm gonna tell you this right now. Okay, so people think like me and Nate obviously hate each other, right?
No,
but-
they just
No, yeah,
competitors.
but we're competitors.
Mhm.
So like, but he came down to Florida, he balled out for me.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? He played a position for me, a 5-man out kind of
Right.
thing. He balled out. Okay, so like, obviously Nate's that dude. When he wants to play, Nate's that dude, and Nate has no problem. He's a team player. He wants to win. So like, anybody who also thinks, because I will say this is not correct. So people who think that Nate is selfish,
Mhm.
no, he's not. He
No.
wants to win. He wants to.
I'm
He's
gonna
not
tell you. I'm
selfish.
gonna tell you my one
So
experience.
he's not
with
selfish
Nate.
at all. But like, I'm saying right now, he wants to win. He wants to
Yeah.
play. That man's a baller. But I will say this: the same thing I said with Nate is the same thing I said with Dejan right now. Like they just
The
need
Cardinals don't have the biggest fumble of roster turnover ever.
100%. 100%. Yeah. I'll be honest with you. But besides Bearcats letting everything go, like right, because that
It
was.
wasn't let.
I know, but, like-
it was a big.
All right, but like besides that, all mutually.
Yeah.
It was
Splitting,
a,
right?
He had a mutual
Quiet Storm. Do you understand some of the
agreement.
talent Quiet Storm had?
Nate, De
They had
Niro,
Nate, they had
Jeff.
Ian, they had De Niro,
Yeah.
they had Jeff, they had a lot of good talent.
Omar. my guy.
Omar, yeah, like they had Ryan Duchesne, like they had a lot of good talent.
They're like
They
the,
come through.
They're like the Tampa Bay Devil Rays.
Nah, they letting people go.
They-
boy. They ain't trying to get nobody that contract. Boy.
No, so and I'll be keeping
That's
honest.
what
I'm
the
gonna
Rays do,
say
bro. They-
here
once-
because I'm gonna keep it
once
real.
They make their
I
money.
mean,
They out.
Spit's going to have to get out here soon and stuff
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
We gotta make this weekly. Yo.
What? Yeah, I was about to ask y'all.
Lit.
What day-
Sponsored
what day-
by
What day is
Fisher's
best?
Island
Either
Limited.
It's Tuesday or
That's
Thursday.
I'm off
Wednesday,
for work now.
Wednesday
so I'm
best,
good.
Wednesday best.
Wednesday
Yeah.
back in.
Only
Wednesday back in.
Wednesdays for me. Pod is on Wednesdays.
Five's on Wednesday.
Yeah, but any other
I want to
day,
do this every week.
this
It's
is
going to
good.
be. It could be
Invite
like
different people.
different
every week.
people. Like we were supposed to have the play. I wanted the players rep here. Like the more people that was chiming in,
Matt, where
telling
you
me
at?
wanted to come,
Could have had a couple drinks.
I started adding in more people.
So
So,
that's what we're
Let's
gonna
get
do.
the captains to bring a jersey too, so we
definitely.
can get
So
back.
definitely.
this week-
Honestly, next week, if
Yeah.
I can get each captain here from each team
That'd be wild.
That's a lot.
with James,
Man, I'm.
that'd be.
Y'all
That'd be.
trouble.
I mean, listen, everybody. I'm pretty sure The Panthers got something to say. Quite rather how much what they doing
First
in
of
the
all,
league.
what the
They got
Panthers got
something to
to
say.
say?
His squad got something to say.
They 1-1 though.
I'm definitely get yeah. They 1-1.
Nah,
I got
hold
one.
on. I want you to know something, right? Like, I remember this one time, like, this chick gave me head, but didn't let me hit it, right? At the end of the day, I went 1-1 that day. Okay, I went 1-1 that day.
Yo.
But that don't matter.
It don't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter.
I'm just saying.
It don't matter.
I'm just saying.
So we
Yeah,
go
yeah.
neighbors.
The last thing to end it.
Neighborhood hero.
Last thing to end it, because last thing to end it, okay? I'm gonna say this. Right now, I think everyone's top 3 teams. My top 3 teams, I'm gonna say, going in at the end of the season, right? I'm gonna say Neighborhood, Riot, Bearcats. That's my 3. Go.
I like that one. I'll go with that.
Alright.
Neighborhood Ryan Bearcats.
Boom.
Neighborhood Ryan Bearcat.
Yeah,
Boom.
Lightning gonna be
Who do you got?
I'm with that.
Everyone else, good luck.
Yo,
If you don't like it, get better.
catching flags with Porter. Y'all see what it is, man. See y'all Sunday, man.
Yeah.
Back, I'm back.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Neighborhood it is, man.
Yes, sir.